Hello everyone, it's the Inklab here, and oh my god, I have a whole new background here. This amazing art has been done by my dear friend Kelsey. Please check her out, she does amazing artwork. Her Instagram will be linked in the description below. Anyways, in this video, I really wanted to talk about this Belle and Beast card right here. See, when I first saw this, and mind you, I am just so jealous of them. They look so happy right now. Either way, if you look in the right there, there's something interesting about the card is that it is a princess. Now, when I think about princesses, I really thought, what princesses are there in Ruby and Sapphire? And oh boy, do I think I made a super cool deck for this card right here. Ruby Sapphire is back, and is back with princesses. Now here's the deck list up above, and if you notice, we are only playing with princesses, and I promise you there's a reason why. Each of them has their own purposes, and we'll go into some of the key cards which I think are in this deck. Now the first card I want to go over is Fairy Godmother's Wand. Now I never knew this card existed, but oh my god, does it give so much value to our deck. Now what it does is that every time you ink during your turn, you get to give one of your princesses, which is all of our characters, ward. And let me just tell you, this card is absolutely insane with Snow White. What Snow White is going to do is that at the end of your turn, if you play the princess, you can take a card from your hand and put it to your inkwell and draw a card, which procs our Fairy Godmother wand. So assuming that you're inking every turn, you have Cinderella on the board, and you're playing any of the characters in our deck which are princesses, you are essentially giving a minimum 2 of your characters ward every single turn, which we'll explain why that is so scary with some of these cards. Now let me tell you right now, this card right here with ward is absolutely terrifying. Even though it's a 1-drop Mulan, it is a shift target, and as a lot of us know, it is a great shift target for our elite archer Mulan, which what it does is that when you shift upon it, it gives itself +4 attack, and when she challenges something, she deals her attack damage onto 2 other characters. So you are pretty much wiping 3 characters at once as long as they're able to challenge. A lot of people see this 1-drop Mulan and they try to get rid of it immediately, but with Fairy Godmother's Wand and Cinderella, or just inking in general, you are keeping your Mulan protected for a potential shift, absolutely scaring your opponent into questing or doing anything with their characters. Speaking about Mulan, I want to talk about a card which I think gives this deck a lot more consistency, and it is the Mulan Considerate Diplomat from Fabled, which I am so happy I am able to find a place for this card. One thing about her is that she's Mulan. She is a potential shift for our elite archer. But more importantly is that when she quests, you look at the top 4 cards and add any princess into your hand and put in the rest at the bottom, which, guess what? The Belle and the Beast is a princess card. Belle and Beast is such an amazing card, being a shift 6, and whenever they quest, you get to ready all of your ink. Just so much ink that you could play with. And not to mention, for 6 ink, you can also ready all of your other characters, which there is a reason why we're playing 18 songs in this deck. But with all this ink available, that is where Kida Crystal Cyan comes into play. Now on play, you and your opponent get to choose 5 cards from your discard and add them to your inkwell exerted. Now on surface, this may not seem the best effect, especially since you regularly can't utilize that 5 ink that you put, so you're essentially giving your 5 ink for your opponent to use first. But we have the Belle and the Beast card. So imagine you have Belle and Beast, you play Kida to put the 5 cards into your inkwell exerted, then you quest for the Belle and Beast. Now those 5 cards that you put in your inkwell are ready to use, and you can just do so many amazing things with this card. Let's not also forget that we're playing Fairy Godmother's Wand, so if you have Fairy Godmother on board and you play Kida and you put 5 cards into your inkwell, you can choose up to 5 of your princess cards to give war to till the end of your turn. I also want to talk about her Path Revealed ability. For 6 ink, you get to look at the top 2, put 1 in hand, and put 1 at the bottom of your deck. Now, it is a very hefty cost, but we have so much ink to work with, especially with the Cinderella, the Belle and Beast, and the Kida we just played. And with so much ink, you can utilize this ability multiple times per turn to really just look through your deck and find the combo pieces to finish the game with. That being said, I really think this deck is a very high skill expressive deck. The reason being is because of the Mulan, the Kida, and the Dig a Little Deeper. You are going through so much of your decks, meaning that you are going to know what a lot of your cards are going to be at the bottom of the deck. So you can kind of estimate what's left in your deck and figure out your game plan from there. Anyway guys, this is the deck. I had so much fun making this video, and I really think this has potential to be a meta contender in the next set. If you liked the video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more Lacana content. But for now, this is goodbye, and I'll be back with more deck videos soon, I promise you that. You get a word, and you get a word, and you get a word.